Okay, so I am going to give a shot for these play scripts. Part of the thing about play scripts is that when they go out of print, they're very difficult to obtain um, because you can't get them from the publisher, and the booksellers don't usually keep them. I think they have historically had some kind of arrangement for returns. So when they end up with me, I put them up on Amazon. They don't take up a lot of space. I'm able to store them all in a file cabinet. And because they're small and lightweight, this is actually one of the larger ones. I'm able to send them using first class postage, so that's cheaper. It gets to the person who wanted it quicker, and it works out pretty well. Now, here's the thing I'm looking for an ISBN number for this, and I don't think I have it. So, there are two ways for me to go about this. Either I could, do a keyword search. I usually just, if I don't have an ISBN, I go in through Amazon Advanced Search. So the title of this play is Debt, DEBT, and the publisher is, come on, and the publisher is, hang on a second. The publisher for this is PlayScripts Inc. And we're going to have a little music accompanying me. But PlayScripts Inc., click search. And generally, these things are up on the website. I don't have to create a listing for them. That's happened a few times. And in fact, that may be what is going on with this one. So I'm going to put that aside. And here's one. This is Samuel French is the publisher on this. That's one of the two major publishers for these things. And often they don't have ISBN numbers. I've had instances where these things are sharing an ISBN number with a different play entirely. So, that's down to the staff over at the publisher. Let's see, 0, 5, 7, 8, 2. And Alone at the Beach. Okay. So, let's go through these one at a time. Now, this is the Dramatic Publishing Company. This is maybe the third, the distant third publishing company. Let's see. So, what we're going to do is do the Alone at the Beach listing. Now, there were so many of these at the place where I get them the other day that I had a few that I left behind. Anything that had any kind of writing in it, any kind of pen marks or highlighting, I sorted out and then left behind there because I had a whole big handful of these. And my objective with this is to have my inventory to be over 2,000 items. Once I'm over 2,000, then I'm going to stop for a bit. I think 2,000 is about a good number to have on the shelf. I still want to fill up the file cabinet, but that's going to be plays and maybe pamphlets and maps and things only. This Spring Awakening has an ISBN. So let's see. And a lot of these are going for very little money. I mean, the The lowest price is $2.38. Now, I don't sell items for less than $5. It used to be 6. I lowered everything. I lowered the bottom, the floor of the prices by $1, and I found that more things sold in the immediate term. So I think I'm going to stick with that for the time being. Possibly, if things pick up in September, I may raise that again. Excuse me. Alright, so there goes that. And this one is Marvin's Room. And this is the other of the 2 major play publishers. This is Dramatists Play Service. And all their plays have this sort of line coming down like this. And let's see. Alright, this does not have an ISBN. They also were late adopters for the ISBN number, I guess because they figured they had such a narrow audience. But it really isn't that narrow, and given the demand for these things, what happens is these people, are taking drama courses in college. I would say that most of these are for folks who are taking drama courses in college. But I guess there are folks who just like to read plays, short, sort of a short thing you can carry with you. Read it in the car, on the beach, wherever you want. And then there are people who are performing summer stock. Sometimes I think people are purchasing these for use to, and I'd like to come up with an idea for a screenplay. Like a lot of them for a while were going to LA, and I think that's either people who are actors who live in LA but were going to be performing in a touring company of something, or screenwriters who wanted to come up with ideas for screenplays. Tony Roberts. I did sell a play once to Tony Roberts. Tony Roberts is like in the older Woody Allen movies, he was like the anti-Woody Allen. He was like the tall, good-looking, level-headed friend of Woody Allen's character. And he continues to do live theater and purchased a play for me at one point. That was the only famous person that I've had purchase one of these. Now, rolling along with this, I'm waiting for it to load the page for that book that I just put on there. Okay, submit your listing. And this is a newer Samuel French, so it has an ISBN down here. Alright. Now this play is going for nearly $20. So that's all to the good, And there's only one other person offering it on Amazon. $19.99. Alright, so this is a play titled The Will, out on Samuel French. Let's see. Okay, back it up one. J.M. Barrie. Alright, so this also is going for, you know, an appreciable amount on here. $10 is not bad. So we'll put that aside, and I'll tell you, this computer is loading pages so slowly lately. And, you know, I did all the maintenance stuff that they tell you to do when your computer is loading pages slowly. I cleared out the cache, I updated the software. Just moping along here. Just moping. And I think part of it is that they've narrowed the connectivity with Verizon. Verizon I used to, I mean, maybe there wasn't a reason for it, but I used to, whenever I got voicemail, would always save every voicemail. So I would have 30 saved messages. Now, when you have maybe 5 messages, they tell you you need to empty the voicemail because it's taking up too much memory. So, my suspicion is that they're devoting fewer resources to every customer, which is unfortunate because, you know, I and everyone else paying the same amount. All right, looks like there's a cheaper listing. And I always go with almost always go with the cheapest listing. Because, I mean, that's just, and then, depending, if the cheapest listing is below $5, then I'll just stick with $5. Well, let's see if there's anything interesting here, because I'm going to close out the video now. These all appear to be Samuel French, reasonably new, except for maybe this one. This is their older pattern that they used to have on the cover before they had something more like this on each of them. Yeah. So we're going to do the rest of these off video. I'm going to turn this off now.